And welcome back. Did you know that about 800,000 people here in Texas are believed to have eating disorders? This is a very serious topic that we're talking about, and there is a way to raise awareness about this. And joining to talk more about this is Dr. Osvaldo Gaytan with the El Paso Behavioral Health System, talking about the NEDA walk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The NEDA walk was pretty much spearheaded by KVIA, who had the National Eating Disorders Association. They went ahead and have this movement to increase awareness of eating disorders around the country, and they're doing that for the first time this year here in El Paso, thanks to KVIA.
Now, you were trying to estimate how many people have an eating disorder, but considering that there are 800,000 people living in the state of Texas who deal with this, you're talking in the thousands, maybe tens of thousands here.
I would think, if we just think of the fact that we're the fourth largest city, you could easily think of around the range of about 50,000 to 100,000 walking out there having issues with eating disorder and not getting any care.
And we're talking about different types. I think people usually think about bulimia, anorexia, but there are other ways that people have eating disorders.
Yes, I mean, it's a spectrum like anything else in psychiatry, and you have the more famous ones being the anorexia, where people look at people who force themselves to throw up. There's also the restricting type, the people who will not eat at all, the people who exercise to make sure they lose all kinds of weight so they can, the bulimic type, the people who stuff themselves. And here in El Paso, we have higher than national average proportion of people who have binge eating disorder, which is where they just binge. So there's a whole gamut of types of eating disorders. And
so the walk to that is coming up is trying to raise awareness about this. Is that right? Yes, because we have very, very few resources here in El Paso for treatment of eating disorders at all. Coming from MD services or psychiatry services, or those of us who are trained to do so, through therapy, through family therapy, through all the things that NEDA does support nationally. And you can check out this walk. It's Saturday, it's tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. The registration is at 9 o'clock, and it's taking place at Escárate Park, which is at 6900 Delta. It's $25 for adults, $15 for students, $10 for children under 12, and $5 if you want to bring your pets. You can register online, and we've provided a link for you under the links mentioned section on our website, KVIA.com. Dr. Gaytan, thank you so much for coming on to talk about this.
Appreciate it.
And we'll have your top stories after the break.